Hello everybody and welcome back to Bravo Gaming, it's Elliot here, and I've got something to show you. It's actually quite old. It has been modified once beforehand to incorporate oxygen, but I've since then decided I probably will modify it again, this time oxygen generation and more power generation capabilities, but it's not really designed to be like a support station anyway. Ooh, I kind of gave it away. Anyway, let's get back to it. There we are. It's a station. It's a very basic station. It's, if we look at the name, it is literally only the RSF, which is the Royal Space Force, which is my little fleet. It's a communication outpost. It is purely designed for communications and relaying information. It is not designed for combat, although it does have a small amount of combat capabilities. That's purely just for defensive purposes. Like, it's not going to handle the fight very well. It has a beacon, as you can tell, and some pretty lights. It's a little, as you can tell, it looks a bit different to like standard square. I mean, it does have a bit of square in there, but like I said, it's meant to be stuck in the middle of nowhere, like here, with nothing around, and just there. The fun part was obviously getting the relay at the top there to spin. Solar panels aren't really there other than for show. I mean, they do generate a small amount of power briefly at 2 points of its rotations, but the rotation is so slow that it's pointless really. It uses far more power just to power the lights than it actually generates through the solar panels themselves, which is why when I show you inside, you'll see what I mean. But it's an RSF ship, like station, and it is just meant to be there. Nothing really special, just sort of. And of course I'm landing in with my RSF Aberforth, which seems to be blue. I need to stop doing that. So just going to land down nicely. Let's move away. This is actually a very small landing pad, deliberately designed so that, and yeah, it does have gravity. Yeah. That's all it is really, it's just a small landing pad for Aberforths, maybe a few aces. I would bring my Ace Mark II in here, which is Keen House software. They brought out 3 mods that you had to download. The Thruster Booster, Gyro Booster, and Mining Booster. And I since modified the Ace to have these Thruster Boosters, instead of 4 normal front small thrusters, but just have 2, and replace the other 2 thrusters with rocket launchers, and it is far more powerful now and stops nicely and handles nicely as well still. However, this unless I have the mod installed, I can't use it, which is one of the reasons why I prefer to build my ships unmodified. So like, it was just a bit of fun. Like, if it had the mod, then great. If not, then I've still got the original Ace to play with, but I thought I'd use Aberforth because it's more my I guess like Battlestar Galactica, the best like this would be like the science or the engineering type of vessel, not really built for combat, although it seems to be better built for combat than the Ace. The Ace is more for dogfighting. Yeah, this could fight and handle quite well in the battle. It's just like an old version. It's nice to have multiple versions. As you can see, it's got my standard double door airlock. And oxygen. So if we take the helmet off, helmet's on. Okay, let's take the helmet off again. And yeah, it's just a drop straight down. Nothing fancy. Like I said, it's a basic station. It's got basic capabilities. It's not really designed for much other than all the sunlight's on. Obviously oxygen, the oxygen generator, which I don't even know why I put there. Random. So down here is actually where the majority of my stuff is. It's got cargo storage and a lot of batteries. And all these batteries, I don't know if they're charging or not. Hang on, let's have a look. Yeah, they're all on recharge, and they're all fully charged. And the idea is that the station itself would just be able to... Actually, that's a good point. If I turn off that, it won't show anymore, will it? No, nice. I should have done that in the first place. Yes, this is the ground floor. It has a lot of cargo storage, a nuclear reactor right there, which powers for emergencies, but it's mainly battery powered, and the idea is that battery power and oxygen will get topped up whenever a large ship comes by. But most of my ships are now battery powered, so I'll actually have to build a oxygen generation or power supply, or like just a resupply ship in general. That'll do everything. So we go back up. I don't know if I showed you guys probably haven't seen it yet. Yeah, so a small generator. On one of the sides, yeah, look. I actually can't remember what I got all set up for. 6. Is that it? No. There we go. I have a piston. I'll outstretch one of my thingamabobs, if I can remember what they're called, which I can't. Docking ports, so you can connect it to a ship, etc., etc. That goes out fairly far. Yeah, it doesn't use an awful lot of power, and of course power fluctuates a lot, especially with those solar panels. So what I think I can do is I can actually turn off the reactor, and every now and then there'll be enough power to power everything. Yeah, so there's never going to be enough power to power everything, but I can have everything run off batteries, so top lock on and turn chop. Everything's now being powered through batteries. And if I'm right, yeah, so there's enough for 6 days worth of power of real time. And then of course, well, it fluctuates because of the solar panels. But like I said, it's just a basic thing. Bring that back in. I believe the rotation, yeah, so number 4 tender beacon on off, so I can actually hide this whole thing. And obviously rotation being 1, 2 and 3, so I can change the rotation of my relay, which looks, I have to admit, does look good. I just wanted to show you quickly before I make any more changes to it. It is just, it'll be in some of my maps and stuff just for the sake of being there rather than actually doing any real stuff. Come on. Lock. Walk out. Press the button. There we go. I put glass in there so you can see if someone's in there. Plus it just doesn't take up as much space. Yeah. It doesn't handle well in a fight, so if I... Oh. Doesn't like that at all. So if, for example, let's... Ooh. Need to have my jetpack. So if I bring in, for example... Too big. Let's go for the Titan, just because it's there. So Control V. And then I go back here and I convert this all into an enemy ship. Control all. Ah! This has not gone well. Oh, it's taken out, that's fine. No, I'm being shot out, that's what's going on. Yeah, wait. So guys, I've kind of like cocked this up a little bit. Bear with me. Let's see. Control all. Let's go to me. They should be shooting back. They are, look. So now if I go on the inside of this... explosions everywhere. Nice. There it is. It's getting a bit glitchy. Luckily there is oxygen in here. Run! The further away I get, the more power I seem to have. Speed I have, sorry. There's still oxygen. Let's actually close it off. how bad is the oxygen? We have both airlocks are depressurized. Great. We've got more than enough power. Okay. If I twist this now, I should be able to get a better. There we go. Ah, nice. Yeah, nice. So this is actually working out really well. If I get out and we can have a look back and see how quickly things are being oxygenized. So we've got more than enough oxygen in the tanks. And so far, the airlock's still fine. Power is not fluctuating. Is this even on? Timer block. Yeah, it's on, so it is updating. Just there isn't an awful lot of stuff to update. Because so we're actually watching a fight happen. This is really cool. I haven't done this for a while. So that one's broken, that one's broken. Well, a bit of exposed there. So the front of the ship is depressurized. And this ship is now no longer fighting. So, I'm right, it should tell me that the front of the ship's depressurized. Which is storage, vent bridge, lift area, general storage. Air vent front. So, is there actually oxygen there then? Well, there seems to be oxygen here. Unless it's not updating properly. Which could actually be an issue. Yeah, it wasn't updating. So, there was a little bit of damage in here. A bit of exposed areas. There's not too much damage. Like I said, the station is not designed for combat, as it is apparent. This is, I guess, a little bit, not really, but it is. It's more of like an escort. The station suffered quite horribly, actually. Look at that. Very little left. And they're all focused right there. But at least there's still power in the station, so if we ever come back to it, like in future references... Oh dear. Anyway, so that's my video. Yeah, if you'd like to see more creations, of course subscribe, you can like and you can comment. If you'd like me to build something else, or would you like to see something in particular, a part of my stations, or a new ship, I have actually got a ship I'm working on. I need to keep getting around to actually doing it. But yeah, so yeah, let me know. I'll see you next time. See ya.